Hello guys, how is it going? Welcome back to another Hearthstone deck video. Today we are playing SuperJJ's and Lifecoach's Shaku Miracle Rogue deck that they were playing over the last couple of weeks and days. Going against the warrior here, we need to replace all our 3 cards. They're not working that greatly early on, and the warrior is probably going very aggressive here. So the Backstab, Counterfeit Coin and the Bloodmage Thalnos. And the preparation. So we can start here with the Bloodmage Thalnos. We can also just go for the weapon next turn, play the Backstab. Depends a bit on what he's doing. If there's a small time Buccaneer incoming, then Backstab and the weapon might be the best choice. It is Alexstrada's champion, so he is playing the Dragon Warrior. And then of course, Bloodmage Thalnos is better to play than Backstab and the weapon. Because the Backstab is dealing 3 damage, we will kill the Alexstrada's champion. Have a coin, still have preparation. So if we get another nice spell, we will drop the agent here next turn. Warx, clearing the Bloodmage. And we got patches, of course, why not? Greatly. Really greatly. So let's go for patches. Best card to get here, of course, from the Bloodmage. He's dropping the Fairy Dragon. So I really want to see the agent on that. Eviscerate. Yeah, that is really bad. So we would need to play the Eviscerate here as well to activate the agent, and then the Eviscerate is hitting the face. And the agent is killing the Fairy Dragon. So he's down to 22. We will keep the weapon for now. We might need that next turn. Already have a pretty lowish amount of cards in hand. The Twilight Guardian, which is a good target for the Zap, of course. Swashburglar, give me a nice card, please. In our rage. That's not too nice. We're zapping his Twilight Guardian. Let's go for 3 in the face, for 4. And another weapon. So down to 18. I have to admit that so far I haven't Shaku in any games I've played with the deck. Always at the bottom of the deck. So, Twilight Guardian again. And the first mate, so you will pick on the Swashburglar. Also Patches is coming. With the Inner Rage, we can throw the Twilight Guardian. Would be nice to get the Auctioneer here. Oh, we got another preparation. Well, this game is more or less over. We can take out the Twilight Guardian here. But with double preparation, nothing on the board, and only a small weapon on hand, plus 4 cards in his hand. That is really not good. He will now just push damage. Another Twilight Guardian. We're in a lot of trouble. The only chance to come back here would be an Auctioneer. And that's the real curse of the Miracle Rogue deck. If you're not getting the Auctioneer, yeah, that is working greatly. Can't even play anything. Backstepping here, these small pirates is not that great. So we're just going down. There comes a Dragon Crusher, of course, as a 9/9. And we're losing next turn. I finally got the Auctioneer, but that might be too late. And now we have to see what we will play first. If we go for the preparation, we might not draw another spell, and then we need to play the Backstab, so Backstab might be the better target. We can't use the Backstab here on the Dragon Crusher, because we will not kill that. But if we can't kill the Dragon Crusher, that's a huge pain. Twilight Guardian is an easier target. We can kill that with the Zap, with the Eviscerate, for example. So that's a Drake, which is not helpful. Let's go for the preparation. Shaku the Collector, which is also not helpful right now. For the preparation. And Small Time Buccaneer. Wow. What a great card to get. So, that's how the deck is working. Let's try again. Game 2. And we are now up against a Rhinolock. Probably. Definitely a Warlock. So, should be a Rhinolock. We have the Tom Pillager here. Eviscerate, Agent. Agent is good because we're going second. We get an extra coin. Don't need the Counterfeit Coin here. We will keep the Eviscerate and the Tom Pillager. Also got a Small Time Buccaneer. So that is working great. We can start with a Small Time Buccaneer. Then going into the Dagger on turn 2. Then turn 3, coining into the Tom Pillager. A really good start. Let's see what the Rhinolock is doing. Doomsayer. Backstab. So we have 4, 5, 7 damage. That is good enough. Otherwise we could use a Zap here. We could use the Eviscerate. But Doomsayer is definitely going down. Keeping the board intact. Gang Boss. And another Backstab. So that's interesting. Probably, so we can use a Zap here. That's for sure. Would just go for the Tom Pillager to create a stronger board. I really like to hit the face here. Let's use the Zap. And also the coin to get another weapon. So the Small Time Buccaneer stays at 3-2 and next turn we can then either play the Tom Pillager. We can go for Backstab into Agent. We can just go use the Eviscerate. Currently 6 cards in hand. Ooh, and Kazakh goes really early. So probably going for the 5 mana potion, which will allow him to play that next turn. We're at the Auctioneer, so we definitely want to see a coin.
Thank you.
And we want to keep the Backstab here for the Auctioneer to draw more cards, which means that we can kill the Kazakhos and just go for another 2 in his face. So he's down to 22. Let's see if he's dropping the Kazakhos potion. No, Shadow Vault. So he's keeping the potion in hand. We get the coin here. The small little acidic swampers. And the preparation. Backstepping. Double Eviscerate, so why not use a preparation here for another Eviscerate? And got another preparation. Not bad. Swashburglar this. We're probably keeping that for now. He might go for Reno Jackson if we just go preparation Eviscerate for the face. Ability potion in hand, which is this one. Kazakhos potion then on the Auctioneer. And he's getting 2 random demons. Ooh, Blast Crystal Potion. That one can be strong. Definitely. Can't do much, so we will use the Fan of Knives here to draw another card. Got the Tom Pillager. And let's go for another 2 in the face. It's down to 15. 8 cards in hand, so that's quite a lot, and he might drop a Twilight Guardian now. Second with Bruise, that is. We got another Fan of Knives. We can use the Eviscerate here. We can just go for Tom Pillager, Eviscerate and the weapon, keeping the Fan of Knives for now. I like that a bit more.
Thank you.
Here we go.
So another 2 in his face, he's down to 13. And if he has Reno Jackson, he needs to play that normally now, because he can't be sure that we don't have the burst damage in hand. Imp Gang Boss, Doom card. Ooh, that is unusual. Dropping Bran and the Faceless. Ah, the Doom Guard was created by the potion then. He's not playing Doom Guard normally in his deck. So down to 13. Have the Bloodmage Thalnos here so we can use the Fan of Knives. We also can play the Agent on the Imp Gang Boss.
This guy's toast.
We're gonna clear everything. And he has 1 imp on the board left. We draw a card. There's a Drake. We're gonna kill that imp. And we can keep the Bloodmage hopefully on the board. Not very likely. But he has only 5 cards in hand. One of those should be still a demon. Oh, Lord Jaraxxus. Was that also from the potion? That would be sick. We're going down to 12 here. We can push another 2. We got an Edwin. And there is apparently no big AoE in his hand. Otherwise he could have played that instead of going for Lord Jaraxxus. So the Edwin could be coming into play. Let's see first what we draw with the Drake. The Auctioneer. And with that then I definitely want to keep some of these spells here in hand. Maybe we will just drop the coin, get the 6/6 Edwin and use the weapon as well. So he's down to 9. We can then drop the Auctioneer next turn. Preparation, Blast Crystal Potion, drawing 2 more cards. Already down to 10. But if we get Leroy Jenkins, for example, with a Cold Blood, that would be really good. So no AoE for him. Gives us the Cold Blood. Comes Infernal Shadow Flaming maybe. But then you couldn't just use... You didn't need to attack, so there's no Shadow Flame. That's Reno Jackson. And that is good enough for us. We can just use the Auctioneer with the Cold Blood and finish the game. And also we will probably, with the triple coins here, we would just get the Leroy Jenkins. So that's a victory.